Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So this could be your energy or it could be the other person's. I feel like whomever this energy belongs to, you or they could be or have been obsessing over something. Whatever it is, it's like it became your, kind of like your devil energy. It has consumed you. And it is the reason why the devil is appearing. It is because of this this thing that has come between you and another. There's a storm brewing. This was a happy family at one time. This is it. But you have it now in the reverse, indicating that there's distance between you and this person. Somebody became very emotionally upset about possibly a decision or someone's decision, or got upset at something this other person did and took a decision. It could be that whatever happened between you and another has created a very unhappy living situation, or that whatever this is that happened, somebody's obsession over it has created this unhappy living situation. The thing is, there is a storm and that is brewing because of a decision that somebody took, because of the seeds that were planted, and the consequences of those seeds or decisions. And it looks like the seeds that were planted are in danger of being swept away in this storm. There's a recognition by someone here who was obsessing over this, that they most likely will not get what they want here, and will have to start over from scratch. Possibly they're going to have to give in if they want to stop this storm and turn this around, or attempt to. The thing is, whatever came between you, whatever initially created this storm, it has a really strong hold on this person. It's possible that they thought they were going to lose something here. With this in reverse, there could have been some loss, or loss of something that was very valuable. To this person, it was very valuable to them. More so than the other person. And they didn't want to lose it. But it looks like they... it's almost like, feels like they're fighting a losing battle. It's like the other person's not listening to them. It creates a lot of arguments and has created this unhappy living situation. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, see, you received news. It could have been a decision, or it was unwelcome news. Somebody's decision, judgment here. Somebody made a judgment call that you were clearly unhappy with. obsessing over this has created this storm. Now you must make a decision. I mean, you've come a long way in this relationship. So do you want to try to save it? It seems to be, a question is there still hope? Do you feel that there is still hope? Seven of Wisdom is here. Here's the decision according to, so the decision is based on what you've learned. That's what you're thinking about, because the Hierophant's here. You learned something. Now you must take a decision for the future. And here's the Seven of Wisdom. Okay. And so here we see this assessment. They're looking at that other person whom they've kind of shut out because they're really upset with them. Look at their face there. They're really upset with that person for something they've done, right? And so to make this decision, they're looking at this person and wondering, well, okay, and the situation, of course, are your present circumstances working for you or not? Should you let this person back into your life or not? Is it worth it to put more effort into this or not? Now, that could be putting more effort into this relationship to try to rebuild it and regain some ground, or is it worth it to keep this fight or this argument going? You know. I mean, it could be that too. So it could be that you're trying to, you're really thinking this through. You're analyzing everything because the King of Swords is here. You're blaming this other person. This whole situation is really hurting you, and this decision that it feels almost like you feel forced to make this decision is paining you. The sword is facing inward. So maybe there's some truth that you need to face. You may have to re-strategize here with this situation, but there's some truth you need to face that's painful, and that could be that maybe this fight, you may not win this fight, but you may have to re-strategize and start over from scratch with this person. So I kind of feel like you're giving up, but you're not. It's kind of like, oh, if it's you, it's like you're going to give in to this person to make peace here, but inside you're not in peace, because over here you're in the Nine of Swords. You're doing this for a reason, because I think that you're still you're going to try to find a new approach to the whole problem, because this approach, you're not getting anywhere. So you see, you also have the clouds with the lightning strike here on the dice. So it's matching up quite well with this one. I'll just show you what we got. So this is, clarifying that this storm is coming, but that you can stop it, okay? You can. And so it's like proceeding with caution. That's what he's doing. He's got eyes everywhere. His eye is on the prize, but his eye is also everywhere. He's got eyes everywhere. So he has this new idea to try maybe to make peace with this current situation while they kind of regroup or re-strategize and start over from scratch. This is starting over from scratch for the idea that they have. Yeah. Looking at what they stand to lose. If they continue in this vein, that storm will hit and they might lose a lot more than they bargained for. So they see that. Yeah, see, 5 of Shields in the reverse here. This is a lot of arguments that took place. I feel like this is putting an end to this argument, this standoff, this fight, and make peace. It's like they're thinking their way through, and they got that 7 of coins again. And that is a need to assess their situation. But it's also like a need to, there's a need here, or somebody's feeling the need to be cautious. And not take the risk. And I feel like it's connected to that storm. I feel like they need to, or feel almost like they have to give in to what this other person wants, but it's like for the moment. They're going to re-strategize because the plan that they had is not working. They see clearly that they're not going to get their way, and if they continue, that storm is going to hit. So what their plan is to regroup, make peace, regroup, and come up with a new plan. Start over from scratch. But the goal is still the same. So whatever they feel that somebody maybe was trying to take from them, or trying to get them to do that goes against what they believe in, the goal with regards to that situation is still the same. They still want to recuperate it, so to speak. They just need a new approach, is what they're thinking. 7 of Wands is disagreements. Why? Because you're afraid you won't get what you want here, so you kind of give in. Okay, there's that 5 of Wands. You're struggling with the problem of reaching the goal. Excuse me, I'll just get a drink, be right back. Okay, so let me see. You don't feel you're going, if this is you don't feel like you're going to get what you want. So you kind of have to back off, okay? Because in order to avoid that storm hitting, and in order to avoid this just getting all, blown out of proportion and losing more than you bargained for. And so, regroup. You may have, with this card's appearance, you may have underestimated the problem. And maybe this is what you're realizing. You've hit an obstacle. The plan or idea you had, maybe to convince this person into your way of thinking, it didn't work. And you're being advised not to underestimate this problem or obstacle. Look at it very carefully and think it through in order to overcome it. The way through will come to you. You're in reverse here, so you're not feeling grounded. You're probably very emotional. So you have to try to get back on your feet and get grounded. Look at it carefully, think it through, and you'll see the way it will come to you. Okay? Seven of Swords speaks to an obsession on one thing. And it could be that being locked in a certain state of mind, combined with the emotions of the situation, because this was something very valuable to you, and all of the fears, the emotions that those created, it may have made the problem worse, or caused you to overlook something or cloud your judgment with something, with regards to the problem. Thus, you may have underestimated it. So, the plan, yeah, see, look, thinking it through, it's what you need to do. Being very careful. This is a card of caution. What you don't, it's like what you don't have your eye on, and you do, because he's got eyes everywhere. And so there's a realization that you need to watch, because this is somebody who doesn't watch. They don't watch their back. They don't watch everything that they've been growing, finances, security, whatever, bank accounts, stuff like that. Those are just examples. But they didn't watch it. They took, or they've been taking things for granted, maybe not watching, trusting in that person, and then that person turns around and bang, shatters your world, because they took a huge decision on something that you valued greatly, and they don't seem to be listening to your needs either. So you have to regroup here. But, the goal is still the same. You just have to be more careful, and you have to take a new approach in order to reach that goal. So for now, I feel like you will avoid this storm. You'll avoid this storm. And once you get grounded and get the emotions back under control, I feel like you will see the way, the new path, or the new way, or find a new way to the goal. Yeah. So what I see is a more of a willingness to compromise here with this person temporarily. You have to regroup. You have to start from scratch. And so this is what you're going to do. And so that is what I have for you. A regrouping. There's a need to regroup, a need to give in, to compromise here to avoid a storm. But the goal is still the same. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.